welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Mariah, and today, guys, it's been pretty while since I did a movie review, and today I am doing a movie review on the movie The Little Mermaid live action. First of all, let's just start this off by saying I know there's a lot of controversy around this movie and doing with racism and everything else, whatever it could be from the live action, like, you know, whatever. I really don't care about that, but I gotta admit I wasn't really gonna watch The Little Mermaid only because I was just like, you know, I gave up after Mulan. Okay, so after the Mulan live action, I was just like, you know what? You crushed my dreams. I wanted to hear the songs from Mulan. I wanted to hear Reflection. I wanted to see Mushu, and I didn't get that from the Mulan live action. So then I kind of like, you know, made me sad, and I didn't want to. I was excited for the live action Little Mermaid, and then I just wasn't excited anymore because I knew there were so many song changes, and there was just a lot of things that were very different from the cartoon Disney Little Mermaid that we grew up with when we were kids. That's fine. I don't care that the Little Mermaid, you know, doesn't have bright red hair and it's like an orange brown hair, like, but it's cute and it's fun. I had fun watching all the TikToks of people saying their opinions, and then it got me like, I gotta watch it because like I'm a movie buff at the same time, and I'm like, oh, but I want to see it. But I'm not gonna lie, the only thing that really disappointed me about this movie were literally the scenes and the musicals. I get some people thought it was beautiful and that the music hit it spot on, but to me, it was lacking. Halle Bailey was a great actor. No long, she's so beautiful. Like, I just love her. She's just so very a beautiful person all over general. Like, I loved watching her interviews for The Little Mermaid. She's just a beautiful person all the way around. But I'm not gonna lie, in this Little Mermaid, I don't know what it was. I just couldn't I didn't see the connection between a father and a daughter in The Little Mermaid, which, like, to me, I don't know why that was important when I was a kid, because that's what I fell in love with. Like, you know, the ending scene where she finally lets like tells her dad that she loves him, and she gives him a big hug because he allowed her to be a human and live on the human world, to be with Prince Eric in the cartoon. Like, to me, that was a very emotional scene, and there was so much emotion from King Triton that when his daughter is going through when his daughter Ariel is collecting all these gadgets and she's in love with the statue, or obsessed with the statue, you know, in the human world. And to me King Triton wasn't bringing the father aspect and the emotion to this big screen, and that to me made the movie feel less detached, because I'm like, dude, like, do you care about your daughter? Like, I don't know, I need more anger. Like, he was too calm for me, okay? He was too tame. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because of the Latina in me, and I'm like, dude, like, you're not a dad that's stepping his foot down. But like, in that scene where he's like blowing up her whole collection, to me it was just a little too weak. Like, he to me, his voice was still too calm, and it wasn't showing enough emotion. So to me, that kind of like flopped, because I felt like, where's the emotion in this movie? Because it wasn't like adding up for me. So to me, I felt like it was like a little detached from a father-daughter relationship in that movie. So that's what my biggest complaint is about this whole movie, is the actor, I don't know really his name really, but the guy that played King Triton wasn't giving enough emotion for me. And the underwater scenery with all the CGI was so very beautiful, so visually colorful. I loved it. I didn't even, like, I don't know, I just couldn't get enough of it. Like, it was just so visually appealing to watch, and I like how, like, their hair flows in the water. Her sisters were very unique characters too as well. I just wish we got more screen time with them to get to know each and every personality, to have a chance to fall in love with each and one of her sisters. Like, you know, just to have a little more sister fun and sister time. But my only really complaint is because my favorite song from The Little Mermaid, I know everybody likes Part of My World, but, like, you know, like, we get it. We get that song. You know, we like Ursula's song too. We get that the changes, but I was still satisfied with the Ursula song. The only song that I was really more disappointed with, and I'm fine when I have to make the changes to Kiss the Girl, because to me, my brain really didn't even notice, because, like, you're like, oh, like, this is your childhood movie. It's still, they're still visually resembling everything. You know, you're still getting some things, most of the things of your childhood movie. But the only thing that really bugged me in this whole movie, that I was like, dude, did we go low budget or something? Like, did they cut our budget for this movie? Because they were able to give us Be Our Guest, the whole scene with all the plates and the dishes and the cookware, to sing Be Our Guest, and that was like phenomenal. That was like our dream come true, our childhood come true, right, visually in front of our eyes. But once the song Under the Sea, when Sebastian is trying to keep Ariel from going up to the human world, like, you know, downwards weather, you know what I'm talking about, right? Under the Sea. where all the fish come around and to sing to Ariel to convince her to like it's better down here in the ocean. I'm like obsessed with this scene as a kid, and I'm still obsessed with this scene when I was an adult. This live action movie just made me want to watch my childhood movie again, the cartoon version, not watch this. I'm sad to say this is probably the one time only that I'm gonna watch the live action, because Under the Sea live action scene was plain boring to me. That's the first time I zoned out of a movie and started looking elsewhere. Like, obviously I went to the drive-in and watched the movie, so I started going on my phone. I looked at it a couple times, but then I wasn't like, it wasn't like visually too appealing to me, even though the ocean scenes are so beautiful in here. I wanted to see all these fish come together, and I wanted to hear all this different harmonies. I wanted to hear different voices. I just didn't want to hear Ariel's and Sebastian's voice. It sounded like I was missing a whole choreography for this scene. Like, they missed an opportunity. Like, seriously, if they could have gave us like Be Our Guest kind of thing from the live action Beauty and the Beast, when all the dishes, like I said, in the silverware are singing to Belle, Be Our Guest song. If they could have just executed that whole scene with all the live fishes singing and the girl shaking the maracas, and the fish playing instruments, oh my god, like that would have just made the whole movie, I felt like, and I wouldn't like, it would have just been perfection at that point. But they didn't, and to me that made me disappointed, because I was like, what is going on? Like, I get we're going live action, but do we have to go so live action that you're limiting certain fishes that can't talk? I just felt like Disney really missed a chance to give their audience the most special, the most like colorful, beautiful musical scene ever, but they wasted it by just giving us Ariel and Sebastian singing it, and just the melody and just the instrumental part of Under the Sea. I just really didn't like that, and after that point, that's when I kind of just zoned out of the movie and it lost my interest because I started feeling like, okay, like, did they really put all their heart into this? It's a beautiful movie. I get it. I love how they gave us a different outlook on the Little Mermaid, like with her being stuck with no voice on the land. I like how they gave us where she's talking in her head, and they gave us like, was she still thinking? Was she seeing? Like, they still gave us emotion from her even though she was silent. So that, to me, I was like, that was a cool new trick for them to put a different light on Ariel, for us to get to know her more, of like, she's not just a mute person that's just in love with Eric. It kind of showed us a separate side of Ariel, that she just really wanted to see what was up here and be part of that upper world. It wasn't just all about Prince Eric. Overall, if I had to rate the movie out of 5 stars, I'm literally only gonna rate it 3 stars. Visually, colorfully, the actors are beautiful, and visually it's beautiful. It's not our childhood movie, obviously. We all know that. We all say that from all the TikToks you guys probably watch and everything else you guys seen, and all the changes they made that could offend people. I understand that, but I think Disney should stop calling these movies live actions, and they really tricked us. They had us going, I gotta say, because when Beauty and the Beast came out, guys, I loved it. Every inch of it. The live action Beauty and the Beast was so beautiful, was so similar, so exact. Well, partially exact, but you get what I mean, to the original cartoon movie. Gaston, the Beast, oh my god, was so beautiful. Like, the CGI, everything was perfect. Everything, and even the Beast song added, which was his chance to like see from his perspective, was a beautiful song too. I fell in love with it. I loved that song. But I'm not gonna lie, when they put Eric and gave him his solo song, I was getting a lot of Go the Distance from Hercules. I know Hamilton, the guy that wrote it, like, it's more similar to Hamilton, I know that, but not to me. I kept hearing Go to Distance in my head. Like, you guys go listen to that song again and tell me you don't hear the beat to Go to Distance from Hercules, because it sounds like that. But honestly, this is the first time I thought Prince should shut up, because I was watching it, and when I was like, what am I hearing? And I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, that's Prince Eric singing? Like, no, we didn't need that. Your voice is beautiful, but I didn't feel like you were giving it, and I don't feel like your performance was like to the T. Like, we could have just left the performance to Ariel, left the performance to Haley, because her voice is magnificent. But to me, Prince Eric was not giving it at all. He was cute. I didn't really care for his solo piece. I really believe we could have lived without hearing Eric's musical number, to be honest. But other than that, guys, like I said, for my Little Mermaid movie review, out of 5 stars, I'm only going to give it a 3-star rating. It obviously was a disappointment at the end, because like I said, the big thing for me was the Under the Sea music number, which is with all the sea creatures playing instruments and they're just having fun. And then Aria has like, I think it was like seahorses when they swim around her and her hair goes up. That was like literally my favorite scene as a child. And also, like I said, I felt like I wasn't feeling enough emotion from all these characters. For some reason, I just felt like something was lacking, and it was weird because normally the cartoon, I get it, it's a cartoon, you could get more emotion from it, but it wasn't the same. And I felt like King Triton didn't have enough of passion when he was talking to Ariel or being in this movie. I just felt like it was missing. Overall, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this movie, and if you did enjoy this movie, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Also, I'll be trying my best to do more movie reviews. I know some of my fans out there do enjoy these, and it's been a while since I watched a lot of newer movies. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm watching more like older movies that I haven't seen, and you guys know I love shark movies, and I know there's a new shark movie that just recently came out and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But I'm really excited to watch it, which is called The Black Demon. I can't wait to watch it. I'm so excited because you know me, I love shark movies, and I watch shark movies for whether it's really corny, like Sharknado, to like octopus half shark movies. I just watch every shark movie. I know it's kind of lame that you guys may like Sharknado, but I love those kind of movies because, I don't know, I'm a science fiction kind of girl. But, The Little Mermaid, I just felt like I had to put my opinion on it because there's just so much people putting their opinion on it, and plus, I was just overall disappointed. I felt like they could have brought more. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!